Hey, it's Dan. Hope you're well today. So, in this session, and welcome to the podcast, by the way, in this session, we're going to talk about how to get found on Google in 14 days without spending a penny on advertising. It was a really great way of doing it. And it's kind of easy, but also kind of difficult, also kind of time consuming, but not time consuming if you do it in the right way. We're going to cover all of that and we'll talk about that now. So, first up, most businesses have what we would call a visibility problem. So, let's say you're a handyman or a plumber or a bricklayer, maybe not bricklayers, boilers, water engineer, anything basically, anything service related, this will work for. And so if I've got toothache, let's say, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I go to Google and I type emergency dentist Leeds, because that's where I'm from, and I type that in, and the results come up on Google, you're going to see at the top a map. Okay, that is your of the Google business profile. It used to be called Google My Business or My Places, but it's now called a Google Business Profile. So you've got paid adverts at the top, you've got the map, and then underneath that you've got all the SEO ones, the ones that spent a lot of money over the last 10 or 15 years building up all these inbound links and getting SEO and getting to the top and so on. And what tends to happen is that the people where they've got the map, they're the ones that are going to get the clicks. First up, it's going to be the paid advertising, but we don't want to spend money on paid advertising unless we have to. And there's nothing wrong with paid advertising. We run a lot of campaigns for clients on Google and LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram and so on. So we do that. But for service type businesses like dentists, plumbers, bricklayers, and pretty much anything like that, if you can get yourself on that map section, the Google business profile, then you're going to start getting some phone calls and some clicks without having to spend any money on those adverts that go at the top with the paid ads. And also, you're then not going to have to spend all the money over a long period of time to get the SEO because the competition is really high on the SEO. So how do you do it then? How do you get onto the Google business profile? And so there's two ways of actually doing this. The first one is you've got to create your Google business profile, okay? And we were looking at one of them for one of our clients yesterday, and it's just dreadful. He's on there, but he's got nothing. He's got no reviews. It's just nothing on there. It doesn't even explain what he does. It's pretty terrible. So step one then is to actually fix that. And actually, if you look at the link down below, actually there's a really good web page that actually goes through this step by step for you. So and an offer as well, I should add, because it's 245 quid, which is really cool. If you didn't want to do it yourself, but when you upload your details onto Google My Business, that's stage one. And then you move on to stage two. Stage one's quite easy. Stage two is the bit that takes up all the time. So you've then got to get your name, your email address, your business, your phone number. The description should be exactly the same. Any photographs, you should be using the same ones throughout. So you upload your stage one, Google Business profile, get that done. And then you can wait a week or two because you have to confirm Google Business profile. They send a postcard out and you have to confirm it with a little PIN number to confirm that it's you and you are actually at that address. Once that's then done, then you can go on to the local citations. And the local citations and directory listings, this is really where the power comes from. So you have to upload to things like Yale, Scoot, if it's still around, all those sort of directories. You have to upload exactly the same details, usually to about 100 of them, give or take, plus or minus 10 or 15 of those. So, and it depends what's available at the time as well, because they come and go from time to time. But that's the bit that takes all the work, and it can take hours and hours and hours copy and pasting and moving all the data onto it and making sure you've got it absolutely correct. So this is how we do it. Number one, upload your Google business profile, get that up and running, add all that. One of the other things that you want to do as well with that is on your website, we use pretty links. So you want to be able to put yourwebsite.com/review. And then when you go out and do some work for a client, you give them that URL and they can go to it and they can write a review on your Google business profile. That will help you rank on that little map. Really great way of doing it. Then when you've got the local citations and the directory listings, that then reinforces to Google that you are a business that knows what it's doing for that search term. That's the difficulty, okay? Because it can take so much time and it's boring as hell. Okay, there's an easy way around it if you don't want to do it yourself. And actually, we would absolutely suggest that you do this. It's normally 500 quid. We just created this as a product, and it's going to streamline that for so many more people. How many customers do you need in order for this to be profitable? 2 or 3? Probably get that in the first month or two. So it's definitely worth doing. And then once you've got it forever, right? And so you're always making money off that. And it's one of the things we look at when we're speaking with a client. Where is Google business profile? Whereabouts are they on the Google business profile? Because you can get some really quick, easy wins there, especially if you're a brand new business and you're working really hard and you're getting all these reviews. You'll get up there pretty quick. So the shortcut then is we have a service that actually does this for you. It's 245 quid. And what this does is it positions your service for you on Google business profile, and it does all the local citations and the directory listings. It's normally 500 quid. You can pick it up for £245. It's a limited time offer. And once you get people doing the searches on Google, which they're doing as I'm speaking, if you're a plumber in Leeds, people right now are searching plumbers in Leeds, quite obviously a high up one. And actually, if I just go and do a quick search, plumbers in Leeds, let's just see how many come up. So we've got Aquaheat, who's who we use actually, it's one of our plumbers. And then you've got the paid ones, there's only 2 paid ones. And then underneath there, you've got the Proper Plumbing Company. They've only got 14 reviews. Plumbers Leeds, 201 reviews. Norton Plumbing, 216. You wonder why these people are coming up. It's because they've uploaded their Google business profile. They've done all the citations. They now focus on getting Google reviews. You can even do a really cool thing by having on your business card a little QR code. And you could stand there when they're paying the bill and you go, brilliant, could you just give me a quick review? Scan the QR code on the business card on their device. It then texts them to leave a review. It's a really easy way of doing it. And actually, it's something that should be part of your process every single day. It doesn't have to be on a business card. Create a QR code that's connected to your Google reviews. Take a sheet of paper with you, get them to scan it and just do it. You should be doing this on every single client. If you're meeting 5 or 6 clients today and doing work on various clients, every client today should be leaving you a Google review, and you'll soon get up there. This company's got 216 reviews, 358 reviews. Do you think that they might have a specific system for getting Google reviews because they actually know how important it is? Now, in that 245 quid service, we can't do the Google review for you. Obviously, your clients have to do that. But what we can do is we can create the QR code that's connected to your Google review link. It's all included as part of the package as well. So if you've got any questions about that, come and hit me up. Other than that, I hope you find that useful. Go crack on with Google business profile and let's get you out on Google. And we'll speak to you soon.